I'm Kevin Donnellon. I live in Crosby in Merseyside. I'm affected by thalidomide, and the quaint term is four-limb deficient, and it means basically I was born without arms and legs, and I've got shortened arms attached to me shoulders, and I've got feet attached to me hips. It's very hard to say how my impairment's affected me because I've lived with it basically, so it's not a conscious thing I've thought about. But obviously, in terms of financial matters, it's more expensive to live as a disabled person than a non-disabled person. For instance, I need adapted vehicles to get around. I need electric wheelchairs to get around. I've always moved around on the floor, even from a young age, and it's just something I'm used to in the home environment. I would never dream of being on the floor in any public space, but in my own home, I'm used to getting around on the floor. All around the flat, the light switches are about 12 inches off the floor, so I can reach them. And you know, simple things like that really. The front door works on a key fob system, and I just press a button and the door opens and closes. Well, this is my kitchen, and I use the bulk of my health grant to reconvert the kitchen from an accessible kitchen to well, an ordinary kitchen really. This is the only shelf that I can reach really, and this cupboard, and I can also access the microwave. I use a trolley to bring food in and out. So this is the shower room, which is what I've spent the rest of the health grant money on. As you can see, there's a shower at my height, and there's a shower for my partner as well, so it's like a his and her shower. When the baby grows up or when she's a toddler, she'll love my shower. And I've also got twin sinks, a sink at my level and a sink for Angela to use. And as you can see, this is the loo, but it's not just an ordinary loo, it's actually, well, basically it washes your bum and dries your bum as well, so it's essential for dignity really. I'd be lost without this loo. It needs to be serviced every year. So the running cost is about £500, £600 a year, which comes out my allocation from the trust. I've never actually fallen down the loo yet. A couple of near misses when I've had a few pints, but I've got a good sense of balance. I've got a male PA now, a young lad called John who comes in, who helps me. And that's worked out fine. Even though my girlfriend's moved in, she said, "Oh, I'll do everything for you." I said, "No, you're not doing everything for me. You're my lover, you're not my carer." And I wanted that dividing line between, you know, lover and carer. A carer to me is someone who's paid to do a job, and I didn't want my partner to be like that. I would say the main cost to my disability is mobility. For example, the electric wheelchair and the van. But they're essential because, for one, the wheelchair's my legs. So even though it might cost, you know, £4,000, £5,000, £6,000 for a decent outdoor chair, it's essential. And also the van is essential for me to get from A to B. I got the van 9 years ago, and I paid just over £40,000, which included the van plus the adaptations. So it's not cheap. And I suppose if I was to replace it now, it'd probably cost between £50,000 and £60,000. I love driving, and it gives me a great sense of freedom and independence. And it's the only time when I feel equal with everyone else. I've spent about £20,000 on my teeth over the last 6 years or so. And I do blame thalidomide for the condition of my teeth. For example, using button hooks to pull up my zips, I have to use my teeth because my jaw's stronger than my hands. With most things to do with disability, I found that the prices are extortionate. Probably because they've got a small market, and also because the items are essential. I mean, if everyone needed button hooks, for example, then they'd be dirt cheap. If everyone needed the adaptations that I've got on my car, they'd be dirt cheap compared to what I pay. I can't wait actually for when Daisy becomes a toddler. I've not thought too far ahead when she, you know, grows up and goes to school, etc. I'm sure there's going to be a lot of sorts of problems to solve. But I can't wait to take her to school in my van and stuff like that. So I want to do as much as I can as a father. In terms of like when she does grow up, obviously this flat's going to be too small for the three of us. So I probably will have to look at that, moving somewhere where there's more space, and then think about, you know, adapting the new place as well. That's going to cost a hell of a lot of money. So at the moment I financially there's no way I could afford to move. I mean, we should be getting these health grants every year, to be honest, because as we get older, our expenses are getting even greater in terms of wear and tear on our bodies, in terms of the activities we do, etc. And I think, you know, we need that kind of money every year, not just as a one-off healthcare grant.